telling Yemi, fuck you, and I want to speak to you regardless of your relationship and fucking up whatever it is that you have going on.
Just Arena people, welcome back to the channel. How was your day? Hope it was good. Anyways, Tabang and Khosi finally had opportunity. They had the time to talk after somehow avoiding each other for a very long time. They finally talked. Khosi first of all started by asking Tabang, from where you were standing, how did I react? Tabang replied, you reacted like they just told you your husband died. Anyways, how are you? Khosi replied, I am not okay. But if people could stop asking me how I feel, Tabang then told her he saw the way she reacted and he was like, damn, you're taking this very, very hard. To that, Khosi laughed. Kosi then told him that it was because she did not expect it, even though she had a feeling it was going to happen like that. Talking about the eviction of Yemi yesterday. Before I continue with my gist, if you're watching this channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Please do well by subscribing. Support your girl by subscribing. Thank you so much. Well, Tabangsha encouraged her to stop secluding herself. He told her in his words, you secluding yourself is not helping you. You are here, be here. You would cry yourself through those doors if you're not here. Be present. He told her that he wanted to tell her about this yesterday, that she needs to just let whatever it is that has happened to be. She needs to put her head back in the game. But it would have come off as him being insensitive about what happened to her. Then he told her that I know Yemi is going back to Nigeria now, and I am sure there's a plan that would, be put in place to get you to Nigeria. And we have 3 weeks to the end of the show, to the finals. You would see him very soon. I understand you have an attachment to Yemi, but then think of it like someone going on a holiday and then coming back. You're going to see this person in 3 weeks to come. Khosi then told Tabang that after she told Yemi the whole truth about what was going on between herself and Tabang, her feelings for Tabang and all that she felt something change between Yemi and her. Like something just changed between them. Well, guys, she didn't specify what changed, but that's what she said. She also said that there are certain things you would say about the game that made, as in Tabang would say about the game, that made her, question a lot of things. That it wasn't easy not talking to Tabang. Tabang then told her that no, you never told me, because she was like, you know this, right? Tabang was like, no, you never told me about that. Tabang also told her a part of you knew you would have an in-depth conversation with me where you would have to say certain things that you would not want to say here, that is on the show. You knew that I would tell you something that would leave you very, very conflicted about your decision, wanting to be with Yemi or being with me. That's the easier choice to make, given that you are here and what you started and you would finish what you started. Like, guys, see this one he just said, I don't understand it, because I tried too many times to really get what he was saying, but I don't understand it. So if you're as confused as I am, I don't know how we'll help each other. Tabang also told Khosi, I was like, you know what, do you? I was not even angry, do you? I will speak to you when all this is all over, because nothing I can say to make you think otherwise right now, because you will think what you will think up until when all this is all over. Tabang said he could have easily told Yemi, F you. Guys, I don't want to say the main word, you understand? I could have easily told Yemi, F you, and I want to speak with Khosi, regardless of your relationship, and effing up whatever it is you had going on. I think Tabang was referring to the time Yemi told Khosi not to speak to Tabang, that Yemi had issues, with Khosi spending time with Tabang and always being with Tabang. So I think this is what he was referring to, that he could have easily walked up to Yemi and told him, see, F you, I want to talk to Khosi, like she's my friend, so I want to talk to her, something like that. And he could have even, pressed more on Khosi to F up whatever it was she had with Yemi. So I think that's what he's trying to say here. Khosi replied, at some point, I really thought you were going to do that, and I was so scared. Tabang replied, nah, I think things through before doing stuff like that. Khosi then told Tabang that what she liked about him is that when she says something to Tabang, you don't have to worry about him, telling someone else. Like, sometimes when she and Tabang talk about Nelisa, that there are some stuff Tabang does not tell her about Nelisa, that's because it is none of her business. So he just try not to release those information about Nelisa to her. So that's what she likes about him. You tell him something, you don't get to hear it from a third party. And guys, that's a very, very cool quality if you ask me. I like people like that personally. Guys, that's the much I could salvage from their conversation, because at some point you will not even hear what they were saying. Like, they were not so audible. So I said, at all, I have to bring something to my Gist Arena people. You people cannot be in the dark. As it stands, guys, you see these two. Like, I think they've mended fences already. They've sorted out whatever issue they had going on between them. They've done that already with that, long conversation they had where they opened up to each other. As it is, I was surprised when I even saw Khosi with earbud trying to, take out stuff from Tabang's ear. I was like, whoa, that's so soon. Like, Yemi just left yesterday. Another thing I said I was going to let my Gist Arena people know is that earlier, Khosi told Miracle that she'll be moving to Ale's house from Santin. Like, that's the house where Thabang sleeps in. That's where Thabang stays. So why is she going there? Though she said she didn't want to be close to Kanaga Jr. and Tati. Seeing them with their whole lovey-dovey stuff, mushy stuff going on between them, we kind of remind her of she and Yemi. So she didn't want that. So she'll be moving to Ale's house, and she said she was going to take Olivia's bed. I don't want to say anything more than that, but why do I feel like it will bring her closer to Thabang? Yes, you're running away from something, but you're running to another thing. Guys, I hope that makes sense. Sha, let me know your opinion about this new arrangement in the comment section down below. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up for me on this video, and also subscribe, guys, if you're yet to. See, I'll bring more gists coming up much later. For now, stay blessed.